So the trees are storehouses of significant amounts of magical energy. If we start moving back to the practical magic perspective of this, different species of tree are going to absorb and release different currents of energy. When one works with the trees, an exchange between the tree and the druid is desired and occurs. Such states are necessary for there to be any degree of communion or communications between the druid and the green world of nature. A beginner can practice with a pine tree. Find a suitable tree, and then place your fingertips at the pointy ends of the needles, and soften your gaze and stare intently at the space between you and the tree, and soon grayish, smoky bands of energy will become visible. Some will be closer to white, and then at this point see greenish energy all around your fingertips. Project that vision into that, changing the polarity of the energy, and feel it running through the veins of both you and the tree. And such would be this is how initial connection would be made. Though the Agam tree correspondences seem to have their own definitions, some basic species to energy relationships to give you an idea. The apple tree, prosperity, healing, youth, love magic. The ash tree, protection, peace, water magic. Aspen for protection. The birch tree is found in initiations, purification rituals, fertility magic. Cedar tree, prosperity magic. Elder tree is another one for prosperity, protection and healing. Hazel is a cleansing one, also divination. Maple is another divination tree, also significant to love magic. The oak is a symbol of strength, longevity, healing. It's found in solar magic. The pine is almost archetypal of forest magic, as the elm is actually the tree of elves, and the rowan is another forest magic tree, significant to strength and protection. And finally, the willow is a tree of enchantment, lunar magic, also healing, and commonly spellcraft and whatnot. And the energies can also be related to wands and whatnot. Like you might make a wand out of apple for love magic, and you might make a wand used for initiation ceremonies out of the birch tree, or a pine wand for money magic. You get the idea. Then also the Druids chose a sacred tree and often became its guardians. They also would typically guard a certain vicinity around the sacred tree, and as well as the sacred grove or nematon nearby. Commonly the sacred tree was an oak. Such a tree just seemed to represent the ideals of the Druids and also the elves, though the elves would sometimes, in the elven tradition you find the elm sometimes. The oak vibrated with an energy that allowed the guardian to imitate these ideals. And another tree of significant importance is the oracle tree. The oracle tree was used by Druids during workings of divination, and trees were believed to be the link between the Druid, the natural, and the Creator. So these were representations, symbols, unification, a communion desired whenever you're trying to divine some sort of knowledge or such that is hidden. But use intuition when choosing sacred trees. Kind of allow your feet to be your guide. You can use energy testing, muscle tensing, see if the energy resonates properly with you or kind of guides or moves you. Usually sacred trees choose their guardians, not so much the other way around, and once you get into the forest, put some of this into practice, you'll see exactly what I mean.